Hey, what's going on, y'all? I know I've been away for a little while. I've been busy, man. I got two jobs, man. What you want? I got two jobs, man. What you want, man? I'm busy in the real world, getting it in the real way. You understand me? In a real way. Hopefully, y'all are out there getting to your money, staying out the way, staying out the drama. Happy belated 4th of July. Happy belated Father's Day. All that. So I just stopped by real quick because I wanted to give y'all some life game. I love giving y'all some life game, something to reflect on, something to think about, things of that nature, right? And what I realized about dating and relationships is that many times we say that online in particular, that women don't know men. Women don't understand men. And there's truth to that. However, men don't understand women either. A lot of men are absolutely clueless when it comes to women, man. Absolutely clueless. And the reason why so many men are so clueless is because of a lack of exposure, a lack of experience. See, women are clueless for a different reason. They just get bad advice. I'm gonna be real. They're clueless because they get bad advice. And the reason why they get bad advice is because they get too comfortable sharing their personal private business with people they don't got no business sharing it with. Men, we clueless. Well, y'all, cause not me. But no, I'm saying though, as a collective, men, we clueless because a lot of us really don't have too many experiences with women. What do I mean by that? Meaning, when was the last time fellas was on the phone with a woman for 2 hours straight, 3 hours straight, just talking? We not talking about nothing sexual. We not talking about nothing R-rated. Just talking about life, talking about relationships, talking about some of the experiences we've been through in life. Because let me tell you something, there's no way you gonna hit a certain age and not been through nothing. You gonna definitely have your fair share of scars, emotional scars, mental scars, and experiences and lessons you've learned in life. And the problem with a lot of us, we so eager to put a woman in the middle of our bed. Let me tell you something. The comfort of a woman is one hell of a drug. You know what I'm saying? It's one hell of a drug, bro. It's one hell of a driving force, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love women, son. But I love women differently than how most men love women. See, most men love women only when they're inside of them. See, I love women when I'm inside of them too, but I also love talking to them. I love learning about them. I love just exchanging information. I just love chatting with them and vibing with them and being in their presence and being in their experience, being in their energy. I just love it. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. Sometimes I just love macking it to a lady and we just, chatting, and then I don't even bother to ask for her number because I'm just so satisfied with having a good interaction with a woman, especially in today's time, because bruh, it's weird. It's a little weird. People are a little socially awkward nowadays. But fellas, we got to understand this when it comes to women, okay? Every woman is not the same, so every approach can't be the same. What I suggest is this: take out the time to be truthful with yourself. Learn yourself. Learn what approach works for you, because for some of us, being aggressive and assertive absolutely works. And for some of us, being laid back, taking it easy, letting them come to you, letting them gravitate to you, that really is what works for you. Being mysterious and all of that. Sometimes that works for some of us. What I say to you is this: do what works for you. Me personally, I've had so many interactions with so many different kinds of women that I could look at a woman, read her, and understand exactly how to approach her. Now, whether I'm successful or not, it varies, because maybe my approach is on point, but it's me. She just not feeling me, but she liked the approach though. She just wished there was somebody else approaching in that way. Sometimes she's single, she likes the approach, and she's just not in the mood. She had a long day, she just got off work. She don't feel pretty. Y'all don't understand. I think a lot of men underestimate just how insecure most women are. I'm not gonna say all, I'm gonna say most. And when I say most, I mean like 99.9%. You know what I'm saying? Yo, some of the most insecure women I ever met were also some of the most beautiful, like drop dead gorgeous. And I'm like, sis, why are you insecure? Life should have already proven to you you ain't got nothing to worry about. But you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. And a lack of security in oneself ultimately communicates a lack of self-confidence. So guess what? If a woman's insecure, and plenty of women will admit to saying that they're insecure, but what they're not telling you, because women like to, say something without saying it directly, is that they're not confident. When a woman admits that she's not secure in herself, she's also communicating that she's not confident in herself. Crazy, ain't it? So for some of us, you see a woman, you gotta understand. You gotta understand where her headspace is at. Sometimes women reject a man for no reason other than it makes them feel better about themselves. That's insecurity. That's an insecure woman's way of trying to build a self-esteem. And in the process, all they do is that they shoot themselves in the foot down the line. Because after a while, guys get the idea. This is why so many women are complaining about men not approaching, because so many women hollered to the rooftops about how they're being harassed. And nowadays, no guy is out here trying to look like they're harassing a woman, bro, because that just ain't a good look. But guess what? If you don't make the first move, don't expect her to make the first move, because she doesn't have the confidence to do so. Huh? She ain't got the confidence to do so. So keep that in mind, Keep that all the way in mind. Some women, they prefer a very direct and blunt approach, and that'll work. Some women, they prefer you being more subtle and discreet in your delivery. I remember recently I asked a chick out, and I asked her straight up. I said, hey, because I don't know about y'all, man. I like to go out with women, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to be in the company of some nice soft legs. You understand me? So the thing is I asked her out. I said, hey, I took the gentleman's approach at first, because at the end of the day, at my core, I'm a gentleman. But what y'all fail to realize is that I'm a blend between Gambit from the X-Men, the smooth operator, and then I also got some Wolverine in me. You understand? So I get rugged when I have to, Huh? So the thing is that I asked her straight up, I was like, yo, listen, so when can I be able to see you? When I asked her that way, nothing wrong in how I asked the question. It seems pretty gentlemanly, correct? But that didn't work for her. That didn't work. And in moments like that, you got to be able to say, oh, okay, gotcha. So if this ain't gonna work, all right, now I gotta hit you with this one. And she just continued our conversation like as if she, like ignoring what I asked her. because she didn't feel inspired to move by that approach, because women feel their way through life. And if you're too delicate with certain women, they're not gonna view you as masculine. So I said, oh, okay, she's one of those. I said, listen, and then I told her straight up, listen, you over here acting like you ain't just hear me ask you what I just asked you. So since you wanna play dumb, this is what we gonna do. Friday, around this time, I'm seeing you, okay? And guess what? She responded to that. She was like, oh, okay. When I didn't think you wanted to see me, because you didn't seem like you wanted to see me. But check it, I literally just asked her out. But she felt nothing from that initial approach. And when you approach women like a gentleman and their response to you is indifference or negative at the very worst, you got to understand, these are women who are not used to meeting a gentleman. They don't know they never met a gentleman a day in their life. So using the gentleman approach with a woman like that, it don't work. They would even go as far as to think of that as weakness being displayed. With those kind of women, you gotta tell them what they're gonna do. It's kind of crazy, but those are the women you gotta tell them, hey, listen, this is what we doing. Oh, okay. In their minds, they view that as a man asserting himself and a man showcasing strength. A man showcasing himself as like an alpha male. But to a gentle, delicate, classy woman, with all due respect to her, but with a classy woman, she'll view that rough approach as a turnoff. Like, oh no, I don't like that. He's talking to me like he gonna beat me up. So fellas, you gotta understand the woman that you're talking to, so you understand the way to approach her. The only way you're gonna understand that is that you have to talk to her, bro. Y'all be wanting to meet a chick online, exchange numbers, and then go out with her on a date before you even have a singular phone conversation. Y'all want to just be talking back and forth via text. Bro, that's not how you get to know people. You get to know people by actually talking on the phone. This is how you fellas save a lot of time and a lot of money without running the risk of taking a woman out who's not interested. Talk to her on the phone, bro. Talking to her on the phone is free, brother. The only thing you got to bring to the table is a good conversation. One love, y'all.